G'day chaps and welcome back. I hope you're enjoying this because I certainly am. We are up to episode 4 of The Long Dark Stalker start on Timberwolf Mountain. We are heading to the forest area. We're going to go and see if we can find any more containers with, what do we need? We need medicine and flares in particular. With those things, we can start to think about heading up Timberwolf Mountain. Now, there's a wolf ahead of us. We have a single flare. We have to negotiate our way through to those containers. We have 5 hours of daylight left and we are very, very cold. So that's our situation. We need to get to that cave that's around that forest area. We need to avoid wolves if and where we can. Now this is a real trouble spot for one particular wolf. One or two, I'm not quite sure. And bears also. There's one to our left. There could be one to our right. I just really don't know. I should avoid getting sticks actually. We're just out of his range, I think. There's also... I'm really nervous. There's a deer. There are also bears that... there is one bear that kind of patrols around here. I'm going to ignore the food, the cattails, for the moment. That's not a priority. Food is okay. We're okay with food. Okay, we made it. I'm going to continue to pick up sticks where and when we can. Keep our flare out. Because, yeah, we just can't defend ourselves. And it's worth using a flare at this point because hopefully, we find some in those containers up ahead where we're going. I'm thinking at the moment that I might start this series just as a 5-episode one. I'm recording this all in one go. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I don't want to. I want to do a couple of other videos today. I've just been given a key for Deserts of Carrick, Homeworld Deserts of Carrick, and I really want to give that a try, and I want to show you what it's like and give you my first impressions. That's a pretty topical game. I'm also personally just really interested in it. I also... there's that head tracker review video that I'm about halfway through, and yeah, I could do with spending some time on. That's it for today. If I can get through... there's a wolf up ahead. If I can get through some or all of that, I'll be extremely happy. Now, it's minus 13 degrees Celsius, and that's what it feels like. It's actually even colder than that, so... I'm thinking 4 hours of daylight. Okay, we have a dilemma. Do we take the condition hit and get the containers and then go to the cave, or do we head to the cave first, warm up, and do the containers tomorrow on our way out of here? I just don't know. Do we do it now or do we wait till the morning? I guess let's see how Lady Luck treats us. There's a wolf right up ahead. I almost got too close then. I'm gonna crouch and crawl my way along. So I can see the container up ahead. It's pretty well guarded right now. Given we've only got 4 hours of daylight left, maybe we should just go find that cave straight away. Spend the night here. Make sure we're good, safe, all that. And then do those crates in the morning, because I mean it's much of a muchness. We're going to have to spend the night here no matter what. If on the other hand one of them attacks me and we have to use our flare, then we have to get the containers right now, because we've only got that one flare, and that's our only chance to get those containers. So let's see how this plays out. I've got a reasonable idea of where the cave is that we need to get to, where we're going to spend the night. There's a big it's kind of in an indentation. There's a bit of a drop where it is, and then there's a dead tree lying in it. So if we see that, that's a good sign that we found our cave. Because obviously shelter's the real issue right now. Let's see how long it takes to pick this sapling. If it's really a long time, maybe I don't do it right now. Oh, it's immediate. I've forgotten that. Okay. So that's our maple sampling. Maple samplings are used for the bow. Birch are used for the arrows. So we've got our first sapling. So we need obviously both birch and maple. But as soon as we have one of each, it's worth going and gathering some guts and starting to cure all of that so that we can think about building a bow. Because bows and arrows, I guess I don't know if we're going to find any arrowheads. Oh, I was just... Sorry about this, but guys, I actually ran out of space on my on my D drive because these files are so massive. Half an hour's gameplay can be about, well, it can be over 200 gigs, if that gives you any idea. Okay, so I've taken a break for about an hour now, so I need to remind myself. We are heading to the cave now, aren't we? Yes, that's it. We've just got a few hours of daylight left. Worsening condition. And we're looking for the cave to spend the night. Apologies if there's a frame rate drop. That is because I'm currently exporting... Oh, for God's sake. We just fell. I'm going to see if we can manage not to... Here's the cave. Oh shit, there's a wolf there. Right, we're going to have to crawl. I'm going to see if we can avoid using the flare, because we do only have the one. We don't need the wolf for meat or anything right now. There's no point killing it if we don't have to. There's no point having a fight if we don't have to. So we're going to creep into the cave. We're going to spend the night here. Yeah, with the frame rate, I'm copying these gigantic files from my D drive to an external hard drive I have, and at the moment I'm having to use that external hard drive to take the files from this, which is now my gaming machine. This is the new machine I've built. So the idea is that I record on this one, and then I can take the files over to my other PC, which now lives in the living room, and I can use that to do the processing on the videos and then upload the videos while I come back into the man cave and continue to record for you guys. Because I don't know if you've ever made videos, but having to play and edit on the same machine is just doesn't really work very well, basically. Ooh, right, we can put this away. Oh, another hatchet. How ironic. Let's have a look at the condition. 86%, that's pretty good. Burned out fire. Another bedroll. Condition 78. So our priority now is obviously just warming up. It's good we found the extra wood. So as you can see, we've avoided... Let's see what the temperature's like. It's 2 degrees here. It's positively balmy. Let's find a cozy corner. And I'm pretty sure this isn't a bear cave, because there's no... let's have a look. How do we do this? 2 hours of rest. That's fine. So we're not going to use any painkillers. Yeah, I think we're pretty safe and everything's good. Let's have a look at our inventory. I need to remind myself. So we have painkillers, antibiotics, 1 bandage. More bandages might be a good idea, actually. And we don't need it for our clothes, so let's break this down. It gives us 2 bandages. We have lots of the lichen that we can use to turn that into, I think it's antiseptic, but we have to be at a bench to do so. Do we need any water? No, we've got 2.5 kilos. Pretty peckish. Let's eat the stuff that's in the worst condition first. Beef jerky. And we do that because sometimes food that's in bad condition can make you sick. And if you're sick, you need rest. You just need to sleep. So it's best to do it before bed if you can eat food that's not in good condition. You do it just before you go and have a wee kip. So 3 hours of daylight. Pretty tired, but not too bad. We can get our condition back up to 100%. Is there anything else I need to do? We've got 3 torches, 1 flare. There's not really anything else we can do today. Can't cook up any rosehip tea or anything. Nah, nothing to do but sleep. What condition is our bedroll in? Ooh! Where is our bedroll? What the hell? Did I not bring my... Oh my god, did I... Oh wow. I forgot my bedroll. If there hadn't been one in this cave, I would die now. Oh my crap. Oh crap. Because I'd run out of energy, or I'd have to walk all the way back to the cave. Holy shit, I just got lucky. Oh, I almost feel like I should be paying for that. I just made a schoolboy error, a complete noob error. I put my bedroll down and I forgot to pick it up again. And then we just purely through luck alone. Yeah. Got lucky enough that we don't need to go all the way back to the cave right now in order to sleep. So this, unbelievable. We've been blessed for the moment. I didn't have to pay for my silly mistake. I can't believe I did that. But I'm not going to go on about it because it's boring for you guys. Let's focus on what's coming next. 7 hours of daylight. Let's just knock it all off. Let's go for 8 hours sleep. We don't want to be out in the coldest hour of the morning. But a nice long day would be good. Let's have a look. What's the weather like? Ooh, it looks frosty out there. Doesn't it look cold? It's -2 inside the cave. I think I'm going to sleep 2-3 more hours. I mean, you know, if they're recreating a survival scenario, this is exactly how it would be. There's no way you'd go out early in the morning. It would be brutally cold. It's just going to be absolutely freezing until the sun comes up, basically. Right, let's knock the first 2 hours of the morning off. I usually venture out about 10 hours of daylight or 9 hours of daylight left. I find that's the best balance between amount of daylight hours and yeah, temperature. Okay, so we are tip-top notch condition. Let's get those containers. Of course we're going to take this hatchet just to back up. Again, we don't really want to come back here unless we have to. Apologies for the frame rate drop. What weight do we have? We're at 27. I think we can afford to pick up quite a lot. In the copying, I'm copying I don't know how many gigs, but maybe 0.5 terabyte of data right now. There was a deer there. Let's go. Let's have a look for wolves. I want to go see if there's any guts we could harvest, because this may be our only chance. So let's have a quick look. I haven't seen any wolves yet. Oh my god, it's full. Nothing to harvest. Crap, it's empty. You should. I thought I was expecting the. You showed a graphic of a deer that wasn't damaged in any way. So, alright, there's one wolf. Let's see, where... Oh, there's a bear there. Do you see him? Dead ahead, right in the middle. Probably just a speck on your screen. Okay. So, we don't want to go down now. -5. Let's go up around here. I want to get a better view of this scene so we can plan our way down. If we get cold, we should be able to light a fire where we stand, which means we can get our temperature up. So I'm kind of reminding myself here, but just to recap, we are looking for medicine and flares primarily. That's what we're after. There's some mushrooms on this stump, so I'm going to collect these. Because we haven't got any medicine, we have to collect all the natural remedies we can find. So that's rose hips, and these, whatever they're called, reishi mushrooms. There's a loud plane. Don't know if you could hear that. We sometimes get planes where we are. We're by the beach, and there's I think it's like a kind of amateur airfield near us. So yeah, you see all these prop planes all the time going over, and then sometimes you get people doing what's it called? You know, where you put a lawnmower on your back, and then you suspend yourself from a parachute, paragliding or whatever. I don't know. You see guys doing that as well. Right, so we've come up here. We're looking for a view. We need to plan how we're going to do this. We can't see the bear anymore. We can't get down this way. So this is purely to see what's going on. Obviously I want to stay well clear of the bear's path, which is why I've sort of taken this strategy. I really want to have eyes on him before I move. I can just about see a deer carcass down there on the path. You probably can't see it. It's through the trees. And just saw some rose hips down there, and that was it. So, don't want to get too close to the edge. It's got this kind of tree in the way. Okay. So he's not there. There is no bear. I can see a deer carcass, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to have to try another way to get a view on this bear. Let's try the top of this hill first. Obviously I'm not going to go down too far, because I don't know his path. I don't know where he's going to walk, so I'm basically just going to cower on this hill until I see him. Make sure he's not coming up this immediate hill first. Doesn't seem to be. You can see that deer carcass. Alright, let's check from the edge up here. If we do see him, we're pretty much done for, if he's close. Okay. I see a wolf. Oh, I've seen him. Bear. Just going to crouch. I'm going to stay perfectly still now, so give you a view of exactly where he is. You see him? He's walking dead ahead right in the middle of the screen. So this is a time to just stay where we are. Let's build a fire. Yeah, use our birch bark. That's a good natural. Actually use the tinder plugs slightly heavier. Use the sticks. Wow, 41 sticks. Doing quite well there. So because that bear's there, we just need to kill some time. What we don't want to do is sleep out in the open, ever. So I'm not going to do that. So the only thing really to do is to start a fire. Make yourself a drink, I don't know. Take more torches. You just got to kill some time, basically. Cook some. This is when you would normally cook food, I guess. but we don't have any meat. So it's not really a normal situation. You see the berries walking away now. Just going to put a few on. Because I also want to keep track on that. How was it? Wow, there's 3 wolves and a bear down there. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not going just yet. We're going to keep an eye on him. How are we feeling? We're really rested. We're pretty full. So that fire's just there for warmth, basically. There's nothing we need. At least we're not freezing. I mean, this is a big improvement from our basic start on Timberwolf Mountain on Stalker. Because you die, you freeze to death. I mean, at least we can sit in one place and warm up now. A warm drink could actually be a good idea. The only thing, I don't want to use a coffee because they're really precious. So the only thing I could use is a herbal tea, but that'd be kind of a waste. You see, I'm really stingy. I'm not going to use these either. I kind of wish you could just heat up water. One of the wolves is running. I'm guessing that's because of the bear. I don't want to sleep either, so apologies if this is not the most exciting gameplay, but this is how I would play it if I was in this situation, and that's how that's really how I like to play the Long Dark. This is exactly what I would do in this situation. I wouldn't go chasing a bear. I'd wait and see how it all played out, and then go make a move. On the other hand, this is becoming boring, so just for the sake of this video, let's heat up this coffee and just use it. I guess it's the closest thing to what you would actually do in real life if you wanted to kill some time in the morning. This kind of situation. This is hot, so we drink that. That should help with our heat. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is giving us boosts across the board. I think we can move. Let's go. I did that, you know, if it was just me playing by myself, I'm not in any kind of, I have no agenda, I'm in no rush. And I often play the Long Dark just to chill out. And yeah, I can tell, I'm getting into that sort of mood now. Because I find this game so very atmospheric that I'll play it. I enjoy playing it, you know, just when it's quiet, or late, or when it's dark. And you can really sort of listen to your surroundings, because, yeah, the direction of sound and stuff like that, it's actually really accurate in this game. And I've got it on headphones, and my headphones are really, really nice. If you're interested, by the way, in the hardware I use, I get questions about it quite often. Just go to the my channel page on YouTube and hit about. Oh, I've seen the bear. I've seen the bear. Hit about and see that bear up ahead? Yeah. We're gonna check these and then bloody run for it. Scary stuff, this. Within sight of a bear and 3 wolves. Let's be quick. And that I was just watching them when we were cutting down the saplings, and it's confirmed something for me. The animals don't stop when you're harvesting stuff. As far as I knew, I'm getting nervous, you see. Even though we're getting flares, I'm not happy about it yet because I'm kind of crapping my pants. I just want to do this and get out quick. Oh, we got just what we needed though. Let's have a look. I reckon I might, I don't know, head back to that cave to warm up. Let's get an eye on things. What's going on? Look how nervous I am. Crapping myself. Alright, so one wolf on the left, one wolf on the right. Bear just coming over the crest of that hill there. Were there any? Oh yeah, shit. It's these other containers. Let's do that as quick as possible. Come on. Come on. I'm really nervous. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this is kind of the end of the episode, isn't it? I'm going to have to stop it here. Take a very quick break, and we're going to get back to it with episode 5, where we see just how close these wolves are. Oh, we're getting just the stuff we need.
What have we here?
Okay, just grab it all, grab it all, grab it all, grab it all. I don't know how heavy I am now. Where are they? Right, pausing it here. And that's, oh god, so nervous. And that's it. Yeah. Catch me in the next one, we'll see what happens.